Hey guys, Cookie here, and today I'm coming to you with another storytime video. Now, in my last video, we left with you guys seeing my little cousin, Kylie, and also we left off with the girl coming, a girl voice speaking to the camper, telling my mother to wake me up or I'm going to be late for school. And if you didn't see my last video, crazy stuff happening to me, you are going to be so completely lost when I tell you this. So, because you got to get how it happened, how it occurred. So, basically after that, we don't hear from them, and like nothing happens. We're all good, and it's a few times later, like I was in the 5th grade when this happened, and I had a little puppy, like I had a little puppy, and I think it was in 6th grade at the time, and I had this little puppy named DJ, all like cutesy name, so cute. He was a chubby, plump dog, and so it's almost like Christmas time. This point, it might have been 5th, somewhere around 5th and 6th, like it's Christmas time, like it's almost Christmas, and I'm like, I go all out for Christmas. Like I don't go all out. But I'm thinking, okay, so I'm going to make this person something, I'm going to draw this person something, or I'm going to do something. And I'm like, oh crap, I can't make a dog a card. So I gather some type of money. I go around the house looking for change. I find like $4. So I'm like, okay, so whenever we go to the store, I'm going to try my best to buy a tennis ball for my little dog. That way we can play fetch, do something, instead of him just watching him walk in circles, chasing after his tail. So I'm like, okay, this is my time. Like, we go to the store, then we come back, and it's nice. I didn't even like buy it at the time because like I left my money at home, and we only had enough money to buy food. Like, we had a certain amount of money, and we put that certain amount of money to buy food, and I'm like, there you go. You had a blank moment, and you left your money at home. That was a fun trip. So, I'm asking my grandparents, can we go to Dollar General? No. But yeah, you want to go to Walmart. It's a further distance to Walmart than it is to Dollar General. But I'm like, okay. So Christmas is shortly coming up. We haven't gotten out of school yet. And like Christmas is going to come up. It's not even like Christmas break yet. And I don't know why I'm thinking this ahead. Apparently, I'm the kind of person, like if it's not like a school project or anything, or school paperwork, and like if it's just for a holiday, I'll wait to the very last minute to buy something or do something. But if it's my grade worth, like a project or something, I'm like, I'm doing this now, that way I don't do it the last minute, and it looks horrible. So, like, it's like a month before Christmas is even here, and I'm just like, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. And I'm just like, and then it finally hits me, I'm like, why am I so hyped up? Chill. Like, my gosh. And so, once thinking about this, I'm like, okay, you're in the 5th or 6th grade, you need to chill. Like, okay, I know you're immature and all that stuff, but you need to chill. And just thinking of this in my mind, I'm just like, I'm such an idiot. Looking back at this, I probably, like, to a lot of my friends, I look like pretty much a psychopath. I still do that today. I've got to work on my life and how I act. I need to act my age. That's never gonna happen. So, I'm not gonna stare at the camera because it's very creepy, and I just need to, like, talk about it, I guess, because, like, I can't go to my mom, because she was there when it happened. Of course she knows. I can't talk to her, because everything I'm saying is what she already knows, and just doesn't make sense in my head. So basically, I guess my comfort zone is talking to a computer about what happened in my life and putting it on YouTube. Oh well. It's not gonna change anything, trust me. So, getting off the subject, I'm like, I need to chill, like, stop. Just, no, don't overreact. It's not even here yet. Like, I've still got a month and everything. I can get DJ something better. It doesn't get better from this. It gets more crazy. Trust me. If you thought the last video was spooky, I don't even know if I should even say this, but I don't really care. Like, I'm just to that point. I need to say something. Like, I feel very confused right now. My story times. Da, 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 da. But yeah, so it's like almost close to Christmas, and so I'm like, okay, this is gonna be great. So I go to school. It's nowhere near Christmas. Like, it's just December. Like, December the 5th, I believe. Yeah, somewhere around there. Like, it's not even close to Christmas. We get like 5, 10, somewhere around their weeks. And I go to school and come home, go back to school the next day, and like, that's just my routine. Now, 2 weeks before Christmas, I remember 2 weeks, I do believe, before Christmas, I go to school. Not hearing anything from the people that was like crazy, more crazy than I am. That's saying something. I haven't heard from them in a good while. I go to school, okay? And my mom, that's another story. My mom has trouble with some stuff, and that'll be another story time after this is over. So basically, she's not a morning person. No one's a morning person unless you're just, well, I am. I'm always hyper in the morning. I'm always hyper. What am I talking about? But a lot of people aren't morning people. So when they take their kids to school, they're just like, crash, hit the bed, like, out. So I come home that day, get off the bus like a little kid I am, running, go walk into the house. Now this is where the same time where my grandparents, my papa, grandpa, whatever you want to call him, but I call him papa. His dad was still sick. And yeah, he was still sick. And I come home, get in here and say, Mom, have you let DJ out? She's like, no, I'll go do it now. I'm like, okay. So I follow behind her, and she opens the door, looks at DJ, and screams. I'm like 10, 11 around this time, and I hear her scream. I start dashing to her, like, did you get hurt? What happened? Did something fall? Like, is there a snake? What is going on? And she's like, stay 10 feet back. Do not come to this door, or you're going to scream too. Just stay back. I'll tell you later. it comes to time where I'm like, no, tell me what's going. She looks at me and says, your dog's dead. Huh? What? She's like, I'll just tell you later. Just tell you later. Go inside. Just go. I'm still not processing, like, all this stuff, because it happened so fast. I'm just like, what? So, she comes inside. I'm like, what's going on? Like, what? Like, at this point, like, tears is coming to my eyes. Like, what do you mean? Dog dead. What? Who, when, where, why? How? Like, you gotta give me an explanation, or I'm not gonna understand, and I'm gonna be clueless. So if you don't, here's tips. If I ever meet you and you say, your dog's dead, I'm gonna be that kind of person. Like, how? How? Like, you got to explain how. Or I'm just gonna be like, dumbfounded. But anyways, so, therefore, she tells me, and she's like, I opened the door, I saw your dog, and your dog's dead. Hi! She's like, your dog's dead. I'm like, how? Like, what, can I see him? Like, I'm that kind of person that, like, if you go to a funeral, most people want to see the person that died and say their goodbyes. She's like, no, you would either throw up, pass out, or just break down or something. And I'm like, why? What happened? Like, how it is? Why can't I see my dog? Like, my little puppy, why can't I see him? And she's like, he was stabbed to death. Now, I'm just looking at her like, have you lost your ever-loving mind? Like, stabbed to death? Who? What? And she goes, I opened the door, I looked at your dog is dead. He was stabbed to death multiple times. There was blood everywhere. You wouldn't even know who he is, because he was covered in blood. I was like, what? So you telling me my dog got... What? This time, like, I am full out crying, and I'm just like, it's all my fault. Like, I'm the person that, like, if something dies, I'm that crazy person that say, it's all my fault. Like, that's just how I am. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are annoyed by it, but that's who I am. So, and so, I'm just like, okay. So I am like full out crying, and she won't even let me see it. She puts DJ in a garbage bag, puts some gloves on, puts him in a garbage bag, buries the garbage bag, throws the tote away. Like, we had him in a little tote, okay? And, like, blood splat everywhere. Like, I couldn't even see it, but she told me, and I'm picturing this in my mind. I'm like, knowing me, I would be picturing the worst, but I guess it was kind of the same thing. Just awkward. And, yeah, so, and then, I'm just like, okay, so, I told my friends, and they helped me, and they're like, oh, I miss him. I'm like, shut up! You're supposed to be helping me. Like, don't cry with me. That's gonna make me feel worse. And, yeah, so that happened. Oh, boy. So, we came to the conclusion, because the camper has a bed, alright? Most likely, almost all campers have a bed. And the person that killed my dog was sleeping in the camper. So, either the person that was in there got scared and said, this dog's gonna give me away because it's whining, or I can't sleep because of this mutt. So some person got the bright idea to stab a helpless puppy in a tote. Are you kidding me? Like, are you crazy or something? Like, if I ever meet this person, of all the stuff that has happened, if I ever meet this person, I promise you, I'm gonna have another level, and I'm not gonna look at them the same way as I look as a regular human. Like, I am... Ooh! But, and I'm just... What scared me the most is that the weapon, they took the weapon with them. So, they either slept there with a dead dog that, like, did not smell good, and just crazy, or they licked their knife. I don't know what they did, but I guess they took the knife with them or threw it somewhere. I don't know what happened to it, unless they cleaned it. I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm thinking what that person would do. I would think they would just took it to the house, clean their clothes, something. At least try to be smart about it. So I'm like, okay, my dog just got killed. I get over it like 4 weeks later. 4 weeks later, I get over it, and I'm just like, okay. So it's been a long time since I've like remembered him, and he was a good dog. He was a good puppy, and I got another dog. His name's Thumper. I looked at him, and he reminds me so much of DJ. He looks just like DJ, and it's just a story. So, I want to say a good bit of time goes by, do you believe? And, yeah. That wasn't the only time did they leave us alone after that? Nah. Because we had a lot of stuff coming up missing. I wonder who took it. Maybe the people that were trying to kill you? Nice observation. But I don't even understand why and how, when. Hey, you want to be on this story? You don't want to tell them how DJ got stabbed? Okay. Well, go! Nothing's stopping you. That was my mom. She knows how it looked. It looked gruesome, didn't it?
Who are you talking to?
The computer. It's a video! I'll tell you later! You can't hear me too good with the door in the way. Yeah, I just can't believe, like, someone would be that cruel to... Nah, man. I think that's it. Hold on. I'll get confirmation for her, because I don't think... Wait. I got better memory. That's not right, because I can't even tell the story. I think that's... Oh, that can't be it. I'm not good at these things, because I get so sidetracked. It's so bad. Because I don't want to say it, and all that stuff. It's... Ugh. Like, it's bad. Like, it'll give you, like... It's giving me chill bumps. Like, it's not even cold in my room. And I'm getting chill bumps just by telling the story. I'm just like... But to my knowledge, that's all that happened. Unless Mom didn't tell me something. So, I guess that's it for this story time. And I will have more story time videos. My life is... special, I guess. Like... It's crazy. Hold on, I can get confirmation for that story. Hey, Mama! You gonna open the door? Throw my stand at you. Do 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 do. Mommy! Alright, so after DJ died, did they come back?
There was somebody that was in the house this week.
Oh, yeah.
Papa said he didn't do it. You say you didn't do it.
No, but I'm talking about like after that.
I don't know.
I don't need it. Oh, well, I guess we can add on to that too. This week, this week, getting this right. Apparently, I have another dog, and the dog was in the camper. Okay, this dog likes when you open the door, this dog will run, like get out, and the dog was in the camper. Like every time I went to go let it out, the dog was in the camper. So apparently, someone got my dog, put it back in the camper, turned the AC on, opened the doors that lock to that bed. So basically, we had a mess from the puppy, and someone's back. Fun! If I die, and my friends see this, and this is the last video I make, I don't know. I can't even be serious on this. I'm not a serious person. Like, friends and family, I'm serious, but talking about this, I can't. Like, it's a serious thing, but that's not who I am. Like, that's not my personality. But if there ever comes a time where I think I might die, I'm just gonna be like, take me, I'm ready, let's go. Let's do this. Alright, I need to stop. What time is it? It's 8:22. Why am I so hyper? Did I have sugar today? Oh. Like I said, my personality. I was hyper at 5 a.m. this morning. Alright, so anyways, I'll see you guys next time.